Well, now that that's out of the way for Race and Runs, it's time we actually make a pace into Onion Ocean, and this is, without a doubt, in my opinion, it's probably the best. It has the best visual looking wise in this entire state in this entire game. I mean, because I really like water stages just for the sheer fact it has an amazing view. And I can say this actually, that's what makes, so yeah, that's why this, this is actually one of my favorite stages, because I mean, you actually first start out as in the beach, but now you actually, just a bit of a spoiler alert. You actually go into the underwater, or under sea, I should say, like under the sea, I'm gonna stop singing because, or I may actually get copyright strike. I don't want that, so. I really like this move, like, that this, this, icy, spinning moves like that. I really like that. Come on, okay, I made it. And did I say that this ice guard move is actually pretty dang broken as well? It's basically like indestructible, like really. Oh, and I should actually look carefully of where I should go for. Oh, yeah, Energy Sphere, getting that is actually really dang important. And we have to switching back to Parasol ability, and just a little fun fact is that Parasol about me is that Parasol Parasol is actually it's not one of my favorite abilities, because this is, I mean, it's actually simple in action, and it probably has the best protection, especially to any incoming attacks from the above. But that's pretty much it, like literally. I know some people actually find this ability to be one of the best abilities, and I certainly don't think any less. I'm not gonna think any less to those who actually think so. But yeah, I kind of don't like Parasol ability all that much. And yes, I can't. I mean, I can't and won't blame people those. Yeah, can't actually blame or won't blame those who actually like Parasol abilities, but. Yeah, it's certainly not one of my best abilities. And that just almost became a freaking lunch by that, whatever that Barracuda dudes. Yeah, Barracuda is actually that what I think. Oh crap! It's basically like a hyena in the sea, to where. They're actually one of the very nasty creatures that you actually should be really careful not to get encounter in the ocean, because they are very savages and they're actually pretty dang fast. Oh, and finally, here's a new ability, Armor or Mecha. Heck yeah! Let's see what it does. This robotic armor is ready for launch. Zap, burn, and smash foes with your arms. Then prep your cannon and fire a fully charged blast. Yeah, I think I should also read the standard abilities as well. Oh well. So tap A for blaster cannon and hold it for a charge blaster, and even longer before releasing. And hold. Oh, you can actually charge it. It kind of works like a Mega Man. I see. No, I'm not about to miss you, Mecha ability. I'm not about to miss you. Got a card. There we go. Ow. Oh, it actually kind of has a brain, and then it causes a shockwave. Okay. During shock, now go hold down and hold B, then release. Oh, you can actually do that, huh? Oh. Oh, these are like a motion sensor bomb. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, pretty much up until like what? Playing Robobot. There weren't actually there weren't any like mechanic abilities for Kirby. Like the only exceptions, however, I take it, is that the robot one where you can actually scan, which is basically copy abilities for the for the robot armor here, right? And I'm gonna say this right now, I'm probably not the only one who thought of that as a Mega Man X reference, and I certainly not was. And if you have a nice spear abilities as well, that's good. Oh? Oh, of course. Gotta do this fast, Is that the first one? Okay, it is. Okay, good. That was a nice dodge. That was actually a nice dodge for me. Yeah, if you actually feel like you actually got a bit of trouble, then if you want to dodge but you can't recall, just duck. It's also really, duck like that is also one good way to dodge the opponent's attack. And I guess it's time for a super ability. Is that how the super freeze ability worked? In a super ability for freeze ability? Ice worked? Ice worked? A snowball worked? I actually can't recall what that snowball enemy looked like. Now it became a freaking ice, and we can actually do a bit of a bowling with our snowball with snow Kirby, I should say. Rolling around at the. Okay, I'm not gonna sing that. I don't want to get copyright strike. Good thing that this doesn't actually require to actually swing your. Yeah, you're actually you shake down your remote, because that's how it used to be in the original Wii version. But you just press the B button. Wait, that's not it? I guess the stage continues on and on. I think I jumped a little too early. And into the wormhole once again. And now we are actually have a end timer that actually start from the vertical way. Is that what's it called? I believe vertical. Yeah, even to this day, yeah, I think it's almost this time around where I still confuses about the difference between the vertical and horizontal. But I think I'm correct about which way is the horizontal and which one is the vertical. Ow, you stupid fish. I know I already have plenty of lives in this already, so to the point where I may not be able to need any more lives, but trust me on this, especially in harder difficulties or extra mode, you would definitely need a lot of lives. Even more so, especially if you actually start with your with a low health. Now let's just go for Tornado. I really like Tornado abilities so very much. I was hoping I would actually drop down the tornado one right at the perfect timing, but nope, that didn't work. Anyway, there it is. All the energy spheres in 3-1 completed. Yeah, this was not the right place. Oh, let me actually get that mecha abilities. Mecha abilities. Aww, come on. Oh, whip challenge. Okay. Now we're actually going through the underwater. I wonder what would be, I wonder what's my what was actually best, what would be my favorite, the water stages from which game. I think I did like the Kirby games, water stage, and I think I also like the some of the Mario water stages, even the music as well. I think I like Super Mario Bros. 3 underwater stages theme, and underwater stage, and even music better than some of the other previous Mario stage, Mario World. So Mario game, man. Now, and I'm not sure if Super Mario Sunshine, that's that Noki Bay does also count as a water stage. If it does, then I'm gonna say in Super Mario Sunshine, I believe my favorite abilities, I'm sorry, the water-based stage is actually the Noki Bay, and well, that sleep didn't actually give me the recovery. That kind of sucks. And you get the crash abilities. And the fact that it's here, it means, yep, it's the mini boss time. I'm gonna charge it up. And then kablamo! And then nice one-hit KO for the win. I wonder what will be the what will Amiibo do in this game. I know it's mostly just gonna give some power ups and some healing items, or maybe some abilities like Meta Knight will give you the sword, but most likely, and the DDD will give you a hammer. I'm not sure about the Kirby though, because here's the thing with my opinions for the Kirby Amiibos is that I kind of wish that they would actually bring back. Some of you may not heard this, but there's actually a copy abilities for Kirby known as the Smash, to where other than inhaling, Kirby does actually perform all kinds of moves from Super Smash Bros. So how to press the normal B he acts like those, the jam move, his standard, because I believe Kirby is actually one of those few characters in actual Smash Bros series, especially in the early on. He can actually do that multiple flurry of punch, followed by Captain Falcon. He does that, and he can turn the stone abilities, and he can actually use the hammer. Yeah, he can actually use the hammer for side Bs. And as for down B, he can use he can actually does the stone. And as for up B, he actually does the final cutter abilities. So yeah, he just goes jumps with his sword, and then he just slashes down like that. Yeah, I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, that ability was first introduced in what I like to call is the first ever Kirby type in a Metroidvania called Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And years later, it actually got returned in Planet Robobot. Yeah, there's only a few. That ability is actually pretty dang rare, and there's only there's only so much places you can actually get it. It's actually really rare. So unless you actually find that by sheer luck, then yes, getting the ability is not going to be very easy. It's almost impossible unless you actually complete it and you have your copy your abilities room unlocked, and where you can actually have all the abilities. And here it is. We have this Kirby shoes function that was also first introduced in Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, the moment I saw that, I immediately realized that, wait, is this the Kirby shoes from Super Mario Bros. 3? And I was like, oh my god. Oh. How do I get off from this shoe again? I forgot. Yeah, I literally forgot how can I actually take off these shoes. Ow. We got the third energy sphere, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I remember this stage. If I remember correctly, this is a stage where getting that last energy sphere will certainly became a real pain in your rear end. It's like you actually have to go through this maze or some kind of. It's kind of like it worked like a pipe maze from Mario Party 1 minigame, to where you have to actually follow the certain path in order to get it. So yeah, one misstep, or if you oh. Never mind. I said nothing. Never mind about that. But yeah, it is. Oh, come on, you stupid eel. I'm not tasty, dude. And oh well, there goes my spear abilities. But yeah, I certainly remember that there is actually one stage in this onion ocean that does require you to actually pick the right path. So well, one misstep, or choose the one simple mistake. GG, you have to start all over again. And oh my god, that was really painful as hell. And this time was a breeze. And here it is, finally a new ability. Wait. Hello, what happened to water ability? Let me actually double check once I actually beat this world. What happened to water ability? Did I not see that? Or that's still not available? Oh, I like how they actually added a little, some kind of water cascade ish in that water effect from that, and oh my gosh. Oh, hammer ability, nice. A hammer is such a good ability because not only it's very useful, it's actually very strong. Especially if you're on Earth, but even underwater, this is actually a pretty dang good ability because you can actually hit this very. It lets you hit our opponents really hard. Now we actually feel like we're actually in this deep underwater or yeah, underwater, or we're actually in the, I wouldn't say the abyss or depth of the ocean, but we're actually, at least we're actually pretty dang deep in the water. All that for 1-up. I wonder, should I stop getting any more 1-ups at this point? Because at this point, I'm pretty much oh crap. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty much good with how many lives do I have. I mean, if this was a hard mode, then this could either be just as enough, or it might be I still may have need to get more. But this is a normal story mode we're talking about, so it should be good. But you know, I don't want to getting uppity where I'm a humorous. I'm sorry, the hubris person, and then being arrogant. Oh yeah, this section right here. I just remembered. Just follow the stars. I swear to God, if I make a mistake right here, I swear to God. It's the left side, not the right side. No, note to self, it's the left side. Yeah, it was that right. It's that section out that I was just talking about. You know what they say? Human squid never ends, and humans always tend to make the same mistakes. Repeat this mistake. Yep. And no one is exception, and I mean no one. That includes myself. Good thing it was actually on the early stages because I actually thought that was actually somewhat later in the stage, but that was later in the stage. So yeah, good thing I can. It's good thing that was I was at a perfect place to where I can actually restart. Yeah, I mean, if it was actually on the double player mode, where at least if I had one more person to join in, then that could have been a really breeze. But you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't think I need to be any more lives. And then, after all, it's been confirmed that even if you actually start the game, even if you make your exit and come back, then you can still your lives and your star amount is still the same. It doesn't reset. Okay, so left one. So I finally realized that. Ow. Oh, it's not this one. Oh. That was just a bit of me. I was being a little stupid, I guess. Oh, hello there, you score. Wait. I wanted to see. I want to check to see if that snail thingy does have the abilities, but nope. Hey, Mondo. Oh, it's some kind of truck, or some kind of construction site. Stone dude. That the first one? Alright, it is. Oh yeah, that big tuna sword for ultra sword. Yeah, that's, believe it or not, that's actually a thing. But I actually never managed to get one. That's kind of sad part. Oh. Right. Then left. Then left. This time it's actually the right. I saw the pattern. So it's definitely the right one. This time it's the right. Mm-hmm. Good thing that my reflexes, my visual reflexes still kicks in. Still alive and kicking. We have some kind of current going on. I mean, it's a wind. Ow. I guess it's the fact that even if you're getting older and your body's starting to feel less and less to yourself, and I guess if you're really good with game experiences and whatnot, that physics still never dies, and I'm really surprised about that. That can be a little exception for the actual 2D in the classic Mario platforming games, but some games, not only there are some that I recall, some of them I still my old habit or my game skill never dies. Maybe Monster Flame. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I really actually have to time it just right. You have to wait until, yeah, they open their mouth and their bearers are exposed. Ah, crap. Yeah, in a way, this actually gives you, this entire stages always kind of gives you some kind of tutorial. Yeah, tutorial as to, yeah, some abilities, even there are some obstacles or some enemies that are immune to, super abilities, so, but they're always a weak spot, and then you have to just time it right to actually, well, do just that. Oh my god, oh my god. Whoa! Jesus. Yeah, sorry about that. Loud noise. I thought that almost got me, and I thought I was actually get squeezed to death. And of course, I was yeah, that dude was actually off the screen, so that didn't reach it. So. Crap. Ah, come on, really? There we go. There you go, Mr. Octopus. Into the wormhole it is. Keep swimming, gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming, and gotta dodge at the same time. If you actually rotate while you're actually inhaling, that would make your super inhale actually to perform a little faster. Or should I say, it reduces its delays. So that'll be one. That's actually one cool trick too. So if you actually feel a little pressure, that's your trick. That's your cue. Just meet it. I know I missed that 2 yellow stars, but hey, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care too much. Yeah, why not for spear? Because spear, I mean, both spear and the parasol can be used in water. But I actually found, you know, the spear to be a little more useful than the water. I'm sorry, the parasol. I mean, ow. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh yeah, I think okay, that was a little performance, and... Okay, that Kirby's at the helicopter thingy, that actually has a little less speed, so it doesn't actually feel like I'm actually performing. What's that called again? Oh yeah, spearcopter, yeah. Kirby actually does, yeah, that spinning is actually a little less speedy. That kind of sucks. I actually really like that really fast, you know, fast-paced spinning, as if he's actually doing the helicopter thingy right there. But it's actually less speedy. I don't know about that. Well, at least good thing I got all those 4 energy spheres in one go. Ugh. Oops. Ah, come on. Oh, the egg catcher. Okay. Yeah, I tried it. Yesterday. Yesterday, and man, that was certainly not a walk in the park. Oh yeah, I'm surprised. I know this game itself isn't too long. It's even if you're going for the 100% complete, but even with that, I feel like I'm actually making a rather smooth progress. I can tell this game, it may not leave that much of an impression for even for those who are new to the games, and even for those who are used to this game. You know, the one who actually played this before. But considering this was actually one of my favorite games, I actually really thought I actually have no complaints whatsoever. You know, other than my wallet issues, so to speak. So. But yeah, I was kind of thinking that should I play the original Wii version once again, you know, just for the heck of it. But right when I was thinking that, they actually showed the Deluxe, the remake of this game, and it isn't just the same old. They actually added a lot more, and I mean a lot more contents than I thought it would be. You know, showing you the Maglar epilogue, that tells you the story what happened to Maglar after you know, he got bodied by Kirby. That's actually a pretty dang neat challenge. That's actually a pretty dang nice addition. That's actually nice things to add. Wrong move. Second try. Bye-bye. But yeah, I certainly do have a bit of a mixed feelings about when times they would actually release a remake, even though it's more than just bringing back the same old because it also means that they're actually I think I just talked about this just earlier, but it feels like more and more they're actually slowly running out of the ideas to sell, and then some. Or maybe it's that some staff member does actually have a lot of stories to sell, or they have lots of ideas to actually think that it would be a good idea to bring to apply this to a new to the games. Because okay, well, here's the thing: is that while some games, some storylines may actually be a little similar or something that's already used in the game, but depending on which games or which character does the perform, it's actually a lot more different than it feels like it's definitely a different. Like that robot, like Kirby's playing Robobot, for example. The main new gimmick of that game. If this one was the super abilities and the triple deluxe for 3DS, a triple deluxe for 3DS was Kirby going to a hypernova where his inhale got super upgraded, and you can pretty much inhale like everything inside. Well, I said pretty much, but yeah, I said pretty much, but not entire thing. But he can even inhale like even bigger things, like for example. And then next thing you know, you're playing Robobot. You actually have this Kirby now actually has this robot thingy, to where. It certainly reminds me of that Mega Man X, but did they actually brought back the exact same old that robot thingy from Mega Man for Mega Man X? I don't think so. I mean, even that robot has that scanning ability, which is basically the copy ability for similar to copy ability, and that was certainly a little different. I mean, that's something that is something that didn't exist in the Mega Man X, because I mean in Mega Man X series they actually had that Oh, come on, really? Now even Mega Man X, they had different types of robots. One was just more than just riding on. You actually punch your opponent. But even in Mega Man X4, there was actually one that's kind of make you fly for a bit, actual hovering, like actual flying. But it was more to it. It was more than that actually. So yeah, at times, even if it's actually the similar, it's idea that's already being used. But depending on which character or which IP does it applies to, and if you actually add to a certain character, then yeah, it actually becomes a little different. So how recently the plagiarizing is actually being an issue, which I really hate to talk about it, to be honest, because if I do talk about it, it feels like I'm being kind of being no different than actual some of these politicians and whatnot. But I mean, okay, my legit opinion thought regarding to this plagiarism issue is that plagiarism is no different than actual stealing. It's stealing, and stealing or robbing is very bad. That I totally agree. That I totally agree. So it's like if you're trying to gain some profit out of it, by stealing someone's idea and make it sound like it's to your own. That's actually really bad. I admit that. But if you actually do more than actually, if you do actually make it more than you just copy paste thingies, like I just mentioned, if you actually add to it, like adding a bit of a scanning, bit of scanning to that robot in Kirby's, in Kirby Plays Robobot. I don't think even Capcom will, make it problematic and be like, excuse me, HAL Laboratory, in your Planet Robobot, you have this robot, right? But that robot seems surprisingly similar to some of the robot series in the Mega Man X. You didn't steal. So yeah, I'm going to sue you for stealing our ideas and whatnot, and be like. But yeah, I don't think Nintendo got them. I don't think HAL Laboratory got themselves into trouble for doing that. Like, have they? At least not from what I recall. At least not from what I recall, to be honest. And I suppose you can say the same goes for the, adding a wall jump to Sonic, for Sonic, especially in Sonic Unleashed. And be like, we all know that, wall jump is actually is one of the things that made Mario into Mario, right? But then years later, Sonic decided to copy, Sonic's, Sonic decided to do a wall jump just like how and be like, hey Mario, Walt, okay, you may be known as a jump man, and if there's one thing that you're actually better than me is, you're a jump. But hey, guess what? Jumping, especially the unique type of jumping, you're not the only one who can use that. Actually, hold up, sorry about that. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to. Yeah, just a little errand came on, and I had to deal with that a little quickly. So. But yeah, as I was saying, how, for example, like Sonic doing a wall jump, and it's like, well, Mario, I know if there's one thing you're better than me, is jumping. But guess what? You're not the only one who can do a wall jump, hey? But yeah, I don't think anyone actually find that to be a little troubling to the point where it should be what I like to call a court fight, and be like, Sonic fans be like, hey, Mario fans be like, hey, Sonic can't just steal, wall jump from Mario and be like that, but. But yeah, just. Yeah. So yeah, nowadays, I feel like, while stealing is a bad idea, I certainly am not about to argue with that. But nowadays, getting like completely like making a like completely like never before seen ideas is literally impossible. Like literally. I'm not saying to the okay, okay, well, I'll say after the goal game. So yeah, I'm not saying that just because there's no such thing as, you know, the actual completely new idea exists anymore. That doesn't, yeah, I'm not saying that just because that's been the case doesn't mean you actually steal someone's idea or anything like that. But at the same time, just ideas itself gets to turn around and then gets to turn around and then, you know, gets to turn around and around and around, and then I guess that would actually make it what individual being you know, what individual being individual, say the least, you know, so to speak. So yeah, sometimes adding a bit of a twist to what's already existing can be actually known as creative and something that's kind of a little new. Now I'll just stick with spear abilities. Yeah, I just had to say that because a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of issues with plagiarizing and whatnot, and then I'm not about, you know, I hate to sound like a politician, but just wanted to just give you a bit of a shared idea of what are my opinions about all regarding to this stuff. And we have a Fatty Puffer, which is basically a Big Mama version of the, you know, of the Walrein from Pokemon series. I was about to actually, you know, throw the spear, but now he actually became super, like super, like big. Oh yeah, he's about to use a higher bomb. No! Whoa! I actually made it. I actually managed to dodge that like a pro. Seriously, that was actually slightly close. Now that's going to be his left wing. Why do I feel like that Lore's left wing actually looks tad larger than its right part? Welcome back, Kirby! With the left wing back in place, the wings are finally complete. It's finally looking like a star cutter again. If we can find those last two parts, the Lore will be flying again in no time. Keep at it, Kirby. I believe in you. What was the two parts again? I know one is the mast. What was the other one again? Flag, maybe? Yeah, I'm not much of a, the Bob the Builder person, but two ability challengers. Okay. This is certainly going to be a challenge, if nothing else. Yeah, I know that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Actually, you know what? I think I should done that in that tornado thingy right at that section. Okay, good thing that didn't actually hit me. Good God Almighty. Yeah, I think I should. That's what I should have done. Oh, you can actually move while you're doing that. Okay, okay. Note to self, you can actually move while you're doing that. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I should I should have removed that those cats. That's not what I meant to do. Nice. Oh, come on! Oh! Wait, what? I think I should have gotten that door. Have I? Okay, I'm gonna play as a control stick. I was playing D-pad up until this very moment. Fine, that's a lot better. Jesus. Come on, what? Oh yeah, I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I missed that one coin. God dang it. Ah! God dang it. I was doing really well, but oh my god. Maybe I should actually watch the videos of how you actually gotta do things in order to get a platinum version. Assuming there is a platinum version. Oh my god. My brain is all bamboozled. I don't know why it's happening to me. Why did I get that one? There you go, you actually gotta move during that tornado part. Man, if I had this much trouble in right here, then how hard would it be? You know, would that super jumping one would be? Would be. I'm kind of worried about that, to be honest. There you go. Maybe I should have the flurry attack as well, maybe from there? Ah, come on! You know what? I'm not gonna care. All that matters, getting gold medal is all that matters. I'm not gonna set a stupidly high hurdle as to where I'm just gonna, go for the platinum version. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I actually remember that you don't actually have to get the platinum platinum medal in order to get the full 100%. And I'm not about to go for 100% for both the normal for both normal and hard too. Come on, you know what? I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care. I am not even gonna care. I beat it, and that's what matters. Hey, silver is basically good too. It's like an A or B plus at the very least. And oh my god. Yeah, and that desk slap or desk slam, I don't know if you know, that was not intentional. That was just my body being a little too tall, and then I ended up trying to get a drink, and then I ended up elbowing it, and that was totally unintentional. Yeah, let's just defeat all the enemies just to be sure. After all, defeating enemies does make a huge plus when it comes to getting a high score. Oh my god. Ah! And I think I spent a little too much time in there. Yeah, I'll just quit it. Yeah, I'll just go like that. After all, silver mana is not that terrible after all, right? Unless the gold mana is what it takes to become counts as a adding to your completion list or whatever or whatever that's called. Yeah, let me actually take a quick look at the copying abilities. Was the water the first one of the first one that's unlocked? Nope.